Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. On the corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, January 17th, 2018. It is 7 a.m. and it's still cold. It's still wintertime. Woohoo!
Hey,
yeah,
we have.
That's
we
right.
didn't have a temperature yesterday, so
That's
we
right.
have one today. We're
It's
starting
one.
out as a good thing.
That's the best temperature I ever seen. One.
no, it ain't. I'd like to add
Well,
Or
you're
70.
getting greedy, man.
yes, I am.
I'm happy with one.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. The Frozen guys. Cold out there.
We're here.
It's January, boys, let me tell you.
It's not so bad. I feel bad for the horses, chickens. I can just run back in real quick.
Yeah, run,
You betcha.
run.
Ice skate, whatever you want to call it. Slip. Oh, you have no idea.
At least the roads.
They
I
don't
mean,
call
you
him
got-
Flash, do they?
Oh,
For running anyway.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, there's.
Fastest fat man I've ever seen in my life. When my daughter sprayed me with ice water and I ran after her. She was impressed.
You are the cutest fat man I've ever seen.
Fat people can be cute. Man.
I know, but do you take
I
that
said
as a compliment?
fastest
Fat man.
Right.
It's like saying bless her little heart.
Hey man, you seen a fat man run a 5.0? It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, but in 3 days, I mean. Speedy is not your nickname.
Yes, it is.
Anyway,
too.
we're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. And you can do the same thing. You can check out the 3 locations, BRMC Lobby, 62 East Plaza, or Balmer Boulevard.
Or come by here.
Or come by here and have coffee with
Our
us.
doors are open.
Yep.
We are here.
And remember, if you're not drinking brewed water, could be bath water for all we know.
Oh, it's bad.
But this is the best coffee.
It certainly
Anywhere.
is.
Anywhere.
Yep.
The freshest beans. Perfect.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I just don't drink that much coffee.
You don't drink that much coffee.
We'll take care of that at break.
Now, if I'm going out hunting or something like that, it's cold in the morning. I'll do some coffee. But
Really?
other than that, nah.
I don't know. I enjoy it.
Oh, you do, Dave.
Yeah, there you go. I love my coffee. Be sure to check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations in the Mountain Home to serve you. Setting us up with Brewed Awakening Coffee every day. Love it. Tomorrow will be cinnamon rolls.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to have some cinnamon rolls.
On a Man, I'll take them all 3 days. I don't care.
Well, who we got on tomorrow?
I have no
I don't
clue.
know.
Oh, Doc Osgood. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow with Doc Osgood.
Sounds like a
We'll do it
plan
with
to
Doc
me.
Osgood. Friday and he'd eat them all anyway.
Yes, he would.
I'm in trouble now with that. Oh, anyway. Morning prayer. Funeral homes, with all our respect. And we really appreciate the Roller Funeral Home folks for coming on board, sponsoring the program.
Yeah, they are wonderful, wonderful people over there. If you ever get a chance to meet up with them,
Eventually, sorrowful, and that's what they're here for, and they understand, what people go through, and
Yep.
and they serve for folks with the utmost respect, and so glad you got them on board, Jerry.
Me too.
All right, Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Here shivering, writing the prayer, I can't help but wonder about science and global warming. I've seen what they call theories, but it's January and I'm freezing. In my 60 years of roaming this earth, winter has always been cold, summer hot, with fall and spring grass in January or shovel snow in July. And when that changes, I'll reconsider what science says. So for now, I'll be content with God in control of nature, and I'll do my job. Prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. Appreciate those folks. And got a surprise for everybody.
No, no.
Time for temperatures. Brought to you by Sears, your local hometown Sears.
Oh, I saw they had a snow blower on sale yesterday.
Yeah, had a good.
$, and they knocked off a couple hundred.
Yep.
So,
Did you throw some snow?
no, I don't do that.
Wow.
I just
Be sure to-
drive on it.
You get. Right, yeah. Yeah, snowblower don't work so well on gravel.
We'll throw some rocks.
The window man be coming paying you a visit, wouldn't he?
I don't think he'd be too famous with the neighbors or popular with the neighbors.
I already am not. Downhill, nowhere but up.
Be sure to check out your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. All your favorite appliances, tools, both woodworking, mechanics tools, specialty tools. My digital volt-o-meter I got from
Yep.
Sears. Meter I've ever used. Very accurate. You know, you get a resistor out of one of these antique things and check the resistance and stuff. Man, it's just right on the mark.
Guys, you're talking to somebody that's at Sears like every day.
Not every day. Three times.
a lady.
More baseball scores for temperature. We got Mountain Home 1, Harrison 3, Mountain View 5, Hardy 4, Marshall 5, Yellville nothing. That's a shutout there, ain't it? Poplar Bluff, Missouri at 5, Calico Rock at 1, Branson, Missouri 1, except West Plains is at -2 right now. 2-year earmuffs.
Okay.
Watford City, North Dakota, 18. Anchorage, Alaska, 33 degrees.
Means a heat wave's coming this way.
From
You know-
Texas.
Do you know the best thing about bringing up these temperatures is?
What?
Our screen looks a whole lot better.
Oh boy.
Where'd you go, Jerry?
Exactly.
Well, the radar covered me up.
Actually, no, I got it where I can still see everybody on the radar. I try to cover up Jerry, but he just wasn't tall enough. And
Cold snap is over. As you can see, the national radar, the East Coast and West Coast, the only thing really, well, almost the East Coast, once it gets out a little bit farther to the Atlantic. Basically going to be affecting the I-95 corridor from Florida. They really need it, and where they normally get it,
They can have it.
they can have it. Washington and Oregon getting their usual stuff coming in off of the Northwest Pacific there. And so as you can see, from Minnesota to Louisiana, from North Mexico and Arizona, it is clear as a bing bell.
awesome.
A bing bell.
Yep. All highways in Arkansas right now. Well, let's see. I'm going to bring this up. We've got a little bit of time here.
Go ahead.
Now we're gonna do community calendar today.
Yeah, we got to
so-
do, yeah, because
Ready yet, so we're good.
Did he not walk in? I thought I
seen-
heard the
I
bell.
thought I seen somebody walk through. Oh, there he is. He's here.
good. Why this computer doesn't put on the first letter you type?
Now what are you looking for here?
Hang on.
It's a surprise.
This is a surprise here. Okay,
Okay.
Missouri highways. Please wait. Okay, anything you see in blue. See, light blue is mostly clear. Green for Missouri is all clear. Down here in the darker blue, we have partly covered. And it looks like portions of Highway 67, or is that I-55 perhaps right here? The purple has some so if you're going to St. Louis or Kansas City, you know, Springfield area still has some issues here, and that's about it. But St. Louis and Kansas City are all clear. Now for Arkansas, it's iDrive Arkansas.
And they actually have an app that I use on my phone. And it's pretty cool.
iDrive Arkansas. Here we go. And we'll bring this up here. Here we go, the state of Arkansas, and it's funny that the northern part of the state, at
It's
a
pretty
slant,
clear.
you know, from 1 o'clock. As you can see, the highways in purple are your ice patches. And this includes down to Pine Bluff, El Dorado, Texarkana,
Well, see,
Arkadelphia.
that doesn't surprise me at all. Where they got kind of an icy mix,
Yeah,
which is
they
a lot
did.
harder to get off the roads.
Yeah. Once it gets packed on those roads,
Yeah.
it's tough. So, as you can see, from Fayetteville to Fort Smith to Conway, back to Mountain Home, Jonesboro, all the way to Corning, Pocahontas, Perigold, Jonesboro. That part's clear. A little bit over there on the new section highway out of Osceola, Arkansas, 55 to 5. So, in Arkansas, it's that way you can keep up on your computer or your smartphones. They've got them as apps, and you can pull that up. And so,
Now, everybody needs to know for Mountain Home, mainly due to the side roads. The main roads are good. I drove my two-wheel drive in today, had no problems, but watch on the side roads and some parking lots. And it is AMI Day 3 the kids need to be doing today.
okay, AMI 3.
So AMI 3, and they need to participate because
Get it done,
the school
get it done,
wants
get
to count these as an official day, so they don't have to make them up at the end of the year.
And let's see, Jerry, community calendar-wise, we have a
Allie White, American Legion, Post 52, 7:30 to 10 this Saturday. We're going to be having a pancake dinner, adults $6. And it's pancake breakfast. Yep. And it's a good one.
Woo-hoo. There's something else going on. Oh, hang on. Let me get my phone. Over at Trinity Lutheran, the free concert 30. Let me pull that up. I drove by and saw it on the sign. A lot of text messages here. Anyway, I know for a fact there's a free concert at Trinity Lutheran, just off of Highway 5, and the guy's really, really good. In fact, I've got his CD. It's a very good CD. Here we go. Free concert at Trinity Lutheran Church. Former atheist Chris Dreyer at 6:30. Trinity Lutheran is at 801 Dreyer Street in Mountain Home. For more information, 424-2888. Our good friend Pastor Dave Kapler let me know. And with the roads in good shape, I say it's still a go. I think it's going to be a good show for folks. And anything
Now-
else going on?
It's supposed to be warming up this week.
Yeah, it is.
By
60
the-
by.
by the
And I
weekend.
even heard a chance of thunder showers on Saturday or
So, snow you're saying, get out and play in it now. It won't be here long.
You know, my vehicle is as dirty inside and out as it clean and nice.
I was going to
Go to
say
car
something to you
care.
about that, but
Car care. They'll take care of all your car vehicle needs.
Even thawing out the doors after they wash it. It's
You
one.
might have to wait till tomorrow.
It's
on
1
that,
to 25. Yeah,
or the day after.
yeah. You got to get that little red line above 32 there, Jerry. Yeah.
All right. Handle your business.
Talk to me about that.
no. Well,
How dirty it
I was
is.
going to say something, but I'm glad you realize you got a problem. and
I'm
you're
gonna have to. I'm
take
gonna have to it all out. You know, it's just how it is in the snow and dirt and everything else.
I drive a truck. It don't matter.
Yeah, it does. It's got to be.
He
Don't you want a
drives.
clean
He
truck?
drives a work truck.
I'll wait till Saturday. It's supposed to rain Saturday
I'm gonna.
or Sunday.
Once it gets above freezing, I'm gonna clean. Anyway, it is time for a break.
We will be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology and advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution for total comfort at your home. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson here at Mountain View Chevrolet. Honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs, living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions. Discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, Aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:18 on this very cold Wednesday, January 17th. We want to welcome to our set Roller. I appreciate you coming out on this cold morning.
Thank you for the invite.
And so we're going to be talking Roller Funeral Homes. I'm very glad to have that sponsorship on the morning prayer. And anyway, how's things at Rollers?
It's been very cold.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've been busy.
So let's talk about the services. You know, it's how do you talk about funeral homes? But there's a time and a place where every funeral director
certainly
and funeral services, and so
certainly. Well, you're absolutely true. Nobody wants to talk about funeral, death, and dying because in our minds we're going to live forever.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where our services come in, and I've been honored to be doing this for 21 years, and I feel like it's an honor, especially now, to get to help through Roller Funeral Home here with Baxter County.
Wow. The funeral home does this behind the scenes. Let's go back to your training.
Okay.
You know, is this a 4-year, 5-year, 6-year degree that you have to earn?
Parts. The funeral director is actually case reports and on-the-job training. You're a licensed funeral director. The embalming is a 2-year degree. pathologies, that kind of stuff involved with it.
Really?
And so it's actually a two-part degree. And once you take the second, a mortuary school here in Mountain Home,
Really?
through ASU MH, and that was kind of one of, if I understand correctly, one. Years ago was Dallas, Texas. You know, if you hear someone say they went to Dallas, that was the prestige school to go to. 11 months, but you went every day. The mortuary school here is actually a 2-year degree, and you go twice a week. That's as long as you have your basics. You know, that's correctly. 2 days a week through a mortuary school here in Roller actually helped. I don't know if endow is the correct word, but they put here to Mountain Home because they saw a need for trained individuals in the state of Arkansas in this area.
So now, did you feel like a calling, like a teacher that wants to teach? I mean, how do you? I mean,
I believe,
and I'm trying to divide this line. If that,
sure.
You know what I'm trying to say here.
Completely understand. I really believe anyone that does the funeral industry in any way, form, or fashion, there has to be a calling. That's to say, if you are dedicated in doing the job that you should be, there's a calling behind it. Because I don't think anyone wakes up and says, deal with sadness and grief and heartache every day of my life.
And you do.
And that's what we do. But, and I say that because that's what we do, but there's so much more. Because times of their life,
yeah,
taking care of what we believe or we would hope is one of their prized possessions. You know, a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister. Death is no respected person.
Yeah.
It comes to the young and the old. Some people's had a good life, and some people, we could say their life. Take care and fill that void.
It's got to be a tough job.
It is at times.
So how do you separate the emotion, the psychology portions of it? You've got to psych yourself up. You know, I'm going to have a good day regardless. You could have a child, a baby, you know. Help me out here, guys. I mean, you see where I'm coming from here? I mean, here comes this man. He's got a nice suit on. He's wearing a smile. He's enjoying some coffee, but yet.
I understand.
But you give me 10 minutes, and you can do this one.
I don't know.
And
if
I could take
this.
the day off.
I don't know if I could do this job. I don't know.
You've got to have a certain peace within yourself to not let it get to you.
That I have the skill set,
yeah,
and that folks in the industry to, with confidence, I know I'm not going to make it perfect, but I know I can help you.
Yeah.
And assure that family that I don't know how they feel. I have, but you know, I've never lost a parent. I've never lost a child personally. So I think just knowing that with confidence, I have the skill set to help this family. I think help a family feel at peace and feel like that they can trust me. Called for Roller Funeral Home, and I've been the one to be there for them. They're looking for something, and if I can assure them, they're looking for help. They're looking, and that's what our job is. People say, "I don't know how you do what you do." That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Because I can do it. Not to say it's easy. Not to say there's not days I go home and just don't feel the best. But I can do it. And that's what Roller Funeral Home and the Funeral Homes of Arkansas are there for.
And Roller, how many cities does perhaps, if not more?
I would say that cities, we can make sure, but I know we've got and have our 30th funeral home. I believe it's 29 funeral homes.
29. I know it was up there, yeah.
It's 9 cemeteries. We have 2 flower shops. And while that sounds, and it is big, Roller prides themselves management, I guess you could say.
And when we pick up something like this little insulator, with all our respect, you know, coming up on 22 years ago, Roller Funeral Home served us well when my father passed away.
Yes, sir.
And respect right here, it was there.
And that's not to say that, and I say this because we're all human. Perfect, but they're going to be as perfect as possibly can be to celebrate the life of the life lost. You know?
Yeah.
And when I started 20 years ago, technology was not. It was a matter of taking care, having a funeral service. It was live singers possibly. It was an organist. Now we have people bringing in their phones. They want to we play videos. We have the capability there at Roller. We're connected. We can do about anything you can imagine.
Yep.
Another side of things that there has to be a skill set for, and there's a learning behind. There's a continued learning for us at Roller to be able to provide those to the families.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it, Brad. But
I think it'd take a lot of counseling for me. I mean,
but you have to have a stable mental frame to,
especially to do it in and out, day in and day out. I mean, even as a years ago, I was a fireman for Germantown Fire Department, and if you ever, then you're pulled from duty until you go to a counselor. Make sure that you know how to address that and then move forward. This is not to bottle it up, but find a way to get it out, move on. You got another.
Wouldn't that come with the education?
It does.
Teach you how to handle the psychiatric portion.
Anything, you can learn the bookwork, and you can pass the test, but when it's your turn and when it's your time I remember one of the first babies that I took care of. It was not here in this county, but I got to the hospital and Mom said, "You will have to take my baby from me because I'm not going to give her to you."
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, so I waited and waited, and she said, "Bradley, you don't understand. I know you have to take her, but I'm." So
how do you handle that?
That was the very first child I ever took care of, and I knew the family very well. So, it's take care of families, and that's what the ultimate goal is, to be able to that family to. So,
wow, brother.
As tough as it is, it's got. I mean, and I
it's
see aside the way there is a reward behind knowing that you helped. And that's his big things is I want to help that family. There's a reward in knowing that, even though there's a tough road to get there.
Is how much Brad cares and how much Roller cares.
Yeah.
At the same token, there's laws behind your work. We'll talk about that after the break and just what has to be handled here. And so 7/29 on this 17th of January, visiting with Brad Hayes, Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect from Roller Funeral Homes.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. Methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard.
The way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that. So
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full service. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves gas cook stove to liquid propane, so no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business, and God bless.
You've tried medication and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. We take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Hub. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
It's almost 7:34 on this Wednesday, January 17th. Visiting with Brad Hayes of Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. Sponsoring that and Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. And we want to talk a little bit about, there is a cost. So let's break this section down. We got about 10 to 15 minutes here. The cost laws that you have to abide by.
Okay.
We were talking before the break where the mother, you're going to have to take my baby. I'm not going to let you have her, but yet you have laws, both federal and state. Explain where you can that we don't know about.
Okay. I guess we'll start on the Federal Trade Commission. The Federal Trade Commission regulates funeral homes. Their costs, their prices. We have, in all funeral homes, have a general price list. When a family, our ultimate goal is to take comes in to make arrangements. Let's say there is not a prepaid first. They come in and make make arrangements. One of the first things we're going to do is give. That's not to say that we're immediately concerned about the financial. That's what we have to do. So we're going to. But then what I like to do is say, let's talk about how we're going to celebrate the life of your loved one, or how we're going to have. Okay. However, it is a business, so there is a cost to what we do. Because money is not the primary goal at Roller Funeral Home. It's taking care of the families. Then the money will,
The monetary and the financial, Roller couldn't be outstanding in the services that you provide. The services totally reflect the professionalism give, and so pre-planning, life insurance, endowments, upfront, it's funny, we've lived the day we're going to die, but we don't know what day that's going to be.
Exactly.
But we got to be prepared.
Yes.
So how do we do that?
Pre-arrangements. Roller. We have our own insurance company that if a family or an individual would like to come in, sit down, pick out their services, pick out what they want, whether that's a traditional service, traditional meaning, a burial, or maybe that's a cremation. However, just talk about that. Just because we're having a cremation, we could have a visit and then have a cremation, so that the family still has the closure that maybe they need, or maybe it's just a cremation. Celebrating the life lived, however that is, whether that was for many, many, many years, or they were more just get their friends together in a small group. What we want to do is celebrate the life. Talking about the pre-arrangements, family comes in, they pick out what they want, and they just set it up in payments. And then once it's paid for, or you can pay it all at once, it locks in the price of that service. So
no matter the time factor from.
I did a prepay, and it was X amount of dollars. I'd like to think I'm going to live for a while, so if that price has went up, which it will, the price is still locked in for my service.
And let me tell you a quick story about that. My grandmother passed away almost 7 years ago. And this goes back into probably the late 60s or early 70s when they decided to have, and they paid $1,200 for a prepay service in the late 60s, early 70s. She passes away in 2011. Firm.
Yeah.
They said, oh yeah, we'll honor this.
It does.
And it was from, and I don't know if it was from the St. Louis area, Poplar Bluff, or the Conway area. I think it was probably in the St. Louis, Missouri area where she purchased that. But the way the laws were set up in Missouri and Arkansas, they honored that. They honored that.
Yep. That is the fact sometimes, or the case sometimes, that those can be honored. It's is the way to go.
Would you take that over the life insurance and the questionable?
It depends on some families. Some people have said, well, I've got the money in the bank and it's going to draw interest in it. Well, maybe the interest, you just got to weigh it out on a case by case, individual, your personal, the way that you invite anyone to come by, have a cup of coffee with us, and we can talk about it. It may not be the best for you, and maybe it is. But the fact that it can one lump sum really makes a difference, because when death occurs, then that's different. You know, I mean, there's ways around it, but that's when more financial is going to have to come into play. And also, prearrangements, you can sit and talk just like we're doing today. I can't for prearrangements. There was some laughs. Maybe there was not any illness even. It was just something they wanted to do. There's some laughs. We talk about the songs. We talk about the songs we're not going to play because his wife or her husband won't let you. There. At the time of death, there's not as many smiles. So there's a lot of, and then the children, I can't tell you how many children have said, you know, I'm so glad Mom and Dad did this. Because today we're just focused on what we need to get through this, not, I wonder what song, I wonder what casket, I wonder, it's just the decisions have been made.
Jerry?
Hey man, I think the tagline there says it all, with all our respect.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, and you got to realize, you know, when you go in to do a pre-plan or you're making your plans. And when that's not done, you're putting that onto somebody else. If it's your kids, whatever, that burden is actually put onto somebody else to figure all this out. Really rough time that they're going through for the loss. And, you know, to me, pre-planning would be the way to go. I mean, I want to plan. I know something happened to me. My parents still alive, Amanda, and, you know, it'll be devastating for them. And to have to put that burden, rather than not have that.
When you talk about the burden, and this is my belief, this is in which Roller supports very much so. If a family comes in, we're kind of going back and forth, but let's say there's not a prearrangement. The family comes in, this was the most important thing in their life. This was their mom, this was their dad. They may feel that they need to, and I don't know how to say this without, they may feel like they need to purchase the best thing there. But my job as the funeral director is to make sure that I don't leave them with a financial burden.
Right.
And the loss of a loved one. But now they've got a funeral bill that they can't take care of. So it's kind of a balance, because at Roller Funeral Home and myself, we want to make sure that we take care of families and don't leave them with a financial burden that they can't afford. Arrangement's the way to go. At the time of death, if there's not a prearrangement, Roller is going to help in every way we possibly can to celebrate the life lived, and with all our respect, show that respect to the families.
Well, now let me talk on my behalf here. What I'm thinking, I'm cheap.
Pine box. Yeah. I got a pine box.
I don't know if you're in a pine box or something golden. I mean,
Most
what
definitely.
difference
True.
does it make?
Most definitely.
You know, and, you know, I had he didn't want anything elaborate. Sing a song, let the preacher talk for 5 or 10 minutes and go home. He says, I'm dead, I'm in the box. Just put the dirt on and I think that's, you know,
it's absolutely
sing
true.
Hard Day's Night and let's move on, you know.
If a family, we have something that financial situation, whether that is just what you described, just a basic, you know, graveside, if you will. I like the word celebration of life, because we do, a lot of what we do is celebrate the life and celebrate the life lived, but taking care of the families.
Yeah.
Well,
I think what I'm trying to say in what I'm saying is I don't have to have the top of the line casket
definitely.
and the most elaborate service. I don't know what y'all are doing.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So why put that expensive burden? Oh, I've got to have the best here and the best that.
That's what I would say. There is something that fits every need, whatever that may, whether it's the pine box or it's the, you know, more elaborate service. I don't say what I said a while ago. I don't say that to say that, you know, we're going to do what the family wants. but I also know that I want to make sure the families leave. Because our services don't end the day of the service.
Right, yeah.
Well,
Because the day you remember the rest of your life, too.
And we're going to be there.
Funeral, man. I mean, it'll carry over.
Oh, I remember my grandparents. In fact, I remember my but I don't remember the entire service. I remember, you know, one of the family members, the preaching part, you know, the religious part of the service, but you know, overall, I mean, it's a celebration of life, you know. They always say, my dad's family, you know, my grandparents and uncles were all in the Southern Missionary Baptist, the Baptist Missionary Association of America. And I said, I love going to the BMAA funerals because of the food, you know. You got in these little farm communities in nowhere, Arkansas, 20 people.
You got to look at it like this too, though, because, and that's how it is to me, and I understand your point that, hey, I'm
is for the survivors.
It's for the survivors. They need the closure. They need that last time. And, you know, and I can see people wanting the fight.
Is that closure or satisfaction? What would you call that?
Well,
deliberate service, blah blah blah.
I think some of that has to do with honoring that person in their life and how they were that important in your life. Saying, listen, this person was everything to me. I want them to have the best for their last.
And that's where. Excuse me. That's what we're there for. If that's what they want, and you know, some of this, there may be a requirement with the cemetery, or there may be a state requirement. A lot of the cemeteries.
Let's take a quick break. Okay. More with Brad Hayes right after this. Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, be right back.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. VHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
It's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. And they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. Please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old and we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from, so come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Center in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashion. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, Aesthetics by Amy J. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
If you want the best...
$7:51 on this Wednesday, a very cold Wednesday. Well, it was funny, I was watching Channel 3 News, and Ethan said, spring's just around the corner.
Be here in 4 days, I think.
Yeah, I'm ready. We're visiting with Brad Hayes of Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect, and every day. And Brad, what have we overlooked? What do we need to bring to the attention of viewers today?
Well, I don't think I mentioned pre-arrangements. We'll go back to that just for a minute. Funeral Homes, as does Roller, offers a discount for pre-arrangement. Off. So just want to mention that about the pre-arrangements. And we talk the vaults. Some cemeteries, a lot of the cemeteries here are getting to where they do require the vaults for a couple different reasons. One of them is to protect the casket. The other one is to keep the ground from settling in the cemeteries, which helps. That was the two things that I could think of that I wanted to clear.
So, another situation, not going to do this with respect, retired population where mom and dad are here, the kids are in Chicago, they could be in Los Angeles, they could be elsewhere. In from all walks of life. You got people coming in from, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, just totally different surroundings, and they have to deal with Chicago, or you have to deal with LA or whatever, different cultures and different styles. How do you handle a situation like that?
Such as if the death occurs here and the family, immediately contact the family, and we're going to work with them, especially their time schedule in the day that we live. And sometimes a funeral is the only thing that slows us down or stops us.
Or brings us together.
Yeah. So with that said, sometimes it's a timing to say, the family may say, well, I can't be there until Thursday. It's not, it may be Monday. It's not a problem. By phone, we could be setting, many times a family, when they come to Mountain Home, we've already set the service up. They're coming to have a service because we've which we can do, and however we need to help a family is what we're going to do, and distance is not a problem. We're going to work through that.
Wow.
So
you got it covered. Jerry?
To a lot of Baptist funerals, and it's about the only time we see each other in many years, but you had made mention like Bob Ketchum. I mean, that funeral wasn't your traditional funeral. Lives individually based on that person.
And that's what we want to do, is to make sure that the family, when they leave the service, the friends, when they leave the service, just like we were talking about, Bob's, you remember, and you can say, that was his, that's who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want, because we want people to have that memory picture.
That's awesome.
On that note with Bob Ketchum, I had the honor of doing his very last interview, whether on TV or radio.
I remember that. I remember him coming in the studio.
Days, and we broadcast on Thanksgiving Day prior to his passing, and so proud of the fact that I had that honor to interview Bob.
It was.
It was.
Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, for information 425-2161. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And check them out online, rollerfuneralhomes.com. 29 and counting.
29. I honestly think we've got.
Where's that at?
Bryant. You're gonna get me the line here. Right in like the Bryant area.
Okay.
To get the exact road, it's on Alcoa Road. I do know that.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But I think that will be our 30th one. But again, we truly believe that the families are to be taken care of and then come first. So
you do an outstanding job. Our morning prayer sponsor, appreciate them joining the family here at XL7 TV. And what have we overlooked, Jerry? We've got about 3 minutes.
I don't know. I don't. We're
Scooter,
watch.
got any questions over here?
No, I mean,
I think the pre-planning, that's an important issue.
That burden on somebody else.
Yeah.
When I decide that, hey, this is the way I want to go, this is the way I want to go, and even still something I need. I don't know what's going to happen.
Spring chicken.
I'm just comparing myself to you. No. It's and just like you said, kids pass away. They, there's need in every area, but it's something. To worry about this when they're going to be dealing with so much already.
Exactly.
And, is in my plans, and I'd prefer to go that way. And just like,
but with roll out the respect first, and handle the business in the proper fashion. Is what I've seen. Yeah.
And that's our goal. Our first primary goal is to take care of the family, take care of the loved one that's left here, and show the utmost respect to the deceased, and then keeping that in mind all the way through the process, that we're going to take care of you, but that's our goal.
Roller Funeral Homes locally, 870-425-2161, and it's not too early to morbid thoughts in anybody's head. We're just trying to save families.
I don't know. At our restaurant, we hand out these cups. We have a stack of them. It's just a roll of the dice, and one customer keeps getting this cup he's like, "Are you trying to pre-plan?"
Well, he gave you this, and this is your roller coaster.
Yeah.
I bet you get a lot of jokes, don't you?
We got that as a parting gift.
Yeah, you did. Give it to you the other night.
Oh,
we did have to joke around.
You get a lot of jokes.
We do.
Yeah,
we do. But I think everyone knows at the end of the day that we're there for them.
Brad Hayes, our guest today. -2 showing up right now in Mountain Home. It's dropped.
See? No, we went up. Weren't we minus?
We were at 1.
It's minus.
It's minus. Okay, well, we might as well go home. I'm cold. See you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow.